Yo, yo, this is your boy Legend Ronnie going live again with Osiris LiiG commenting. We have C9N versus LiiG starting as our first game, followed up by RAIZ versus JWM. Your boy Mafia Legend Ronnie is back in the house. Halloween is on the corner, and I suppose you all missed him. I just streamed like 2 days ago, but it doesn't matter. Ali XO, hello, how are you doing, Ahmed? Good day, legend, thank you very much. NK24. Hello, hello. Hello, legend, how are you? I'm fine, thank you. And just before I'm gonna start, thank you very much for everyone who renewed their membership. You can see them on the top. I highly appreciate you all. And hi, Tom, thank you very much for your £1 donations. I see them like 2 days later. My apologies. Hightech 307, welcome. Punisher and Bullseyes. Amin. Are we looking at any Osiris LiiG surprises today? Well, C9N versus LiiG, I suppose, is going to be one of the crazy matches of today, which is the first match on 13 UTC that I want to live stream. I heard a lot of good news about C9N. I'm pretty sure they will use Zenobia, and LiiG is the underdogs on this situation, and they don't have Zenobia. So let's see what is going to happen. Dragotin Gaming, how are you doing, brother? Welcome to the stream. Zaxt, hey bud, have a nice stream, thank you very much. Dragotin says, hopefully RAIZ beats JWM. Yes, I hope the same, because look at this, everyone. 6,000 on RAIZ. That's gonna be the big pot, and that's why I'm also live streaming. Because if I see RAIZ start winning, I'm definitely gonna hype the hell out of me. Of course I did the same. They have a chance. Oh yeah, we did the same thing. Cataloni, how are you doing, brother? Welcome to the stream. Ronnie, does the KVK honor points leaderboard closes after the last chapter or twilight? Once you get your rewards, that's when it's closest. I don't know when that is. When the timer ends, when the twilight closes, that's when you it's done. I bet 16k on C9N. Holy moly. 16k. Well, I bet on LiiG. Just 500 and 1000 on JST. This is gonna be a very close game as well at 15 UTC, OV versus JST. But this is a big pot in coins over here. RAIZ versus JWM, it just feels so juicy. I wanna watch that. Gangsta Ronnie, Hangover Ronnie after sleeping Saturday. No. Halloween is getting close, so I'm trying to get into the mood, you know, for the Halloween. Welcome everyone, welcome to the live stream. My apologies if I didn't mention everyone's name. Madara iOS, how are you doing, brother? Welcome to the stream. Why alliances change their names? I don't know. This is 495k GST. Very interesting. LiiG is no joke. Exactly. LiiG is no joke, but C9N might have a little bit of an advantage with Zenobia. It seems to be quite alright in Garrison. And judging by the scores, C9N beat the same teams that LiiG beat with, you know, a little bit better score. So I would say it's kind of a 60-40% situation here, C9N versus LiiG. And I would say is a 30-70% situation on RAIZ versus JWM. So RAIZ does have a chance if they pull up their weight, but if not, it is what it is. RAIZ bet is 12 on 1. So multiple, you bet 12. I'm just gonna empty the shop and have a lot of spare to play in the future. I'll definitely love it. Hello from 1401 League. David O'Hara, welcome to the stream. I wish you good luck. I did bet on LiiG. Don't disappoint me, guys. Cheer up your members. Gambler Ronnie. This is Mafia Legend Ronnie. There is a crisis in LiiG, so there is no hope for LiiG. How do you know that? You gave a good game against MF45 being crushed. Congratulations. 1045. Thank you very much. They play very good as well. You know, you improve by playing. Isiox, how you doing, brother? Yo. Nicholas Fithack. I'm in League 2. Welcome to the stream. Greetings from 1217. 1270, my apologies. Spend gems on the mightiest governor or will for Guan. What gems can you spend on the mightiest governor? Or more than gems? Oh, MTG. TMG, MG, MTG. You mean more than gem? Definitely spend on more than gem if you're a free to play. You want to make sure you have those 50k during more than gem. On Guan, you just make sure you summon him. It's enough. My arc is now too. Have a good stream. Dragotin, thank you very much. And good luck on your match. I know you guys are fighting for moving further on the round of 16. So I wish you all good luck. 92SK is doing the same, or whatever name they have now. You both are fighting for the place to go further on the round of 16. It's gonna be a crazy game as well. I might take a peek every now and then, but this is the first game I want to watch. C9N versus LiiG. If it's gonna be like a one-sided game, I'm probably gonna switch. We'll see how things go. RAIZ have no chance against JWM. You're just looking at the power. Probably new players. Yeah, that's gonna be a great match. C9N LiiG. Is Ethelflaed and Babers good for Osiris? If you don't have anything else better, then yeah. 2 minutes until the game is going to start. Can we see some predictions in the chat? Who do you guys think is going to win? I heard so great things about C9N that they're gonna be champions. Not that they're just gonna win this game, they're gonna be the champions. What do you guys think? I hope. Ronald Daniel, that's a bad thing to say about a team. LiiG will win. That's amazing, Isiox. You bet on LiiG too? Yeah, new player always looking for power. Why 6k bets on RAIZ? Why not? Hello, Ronnie. Warcraft 45. Hello, welcome to the stream. I don't have anything other than Mina and Pelagius. Well, if you don't have anything else other than just use them, not available. Skyline, hello. Pikachu 95, what's up, Ronnie? Hey, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Waiting for this game to start. C9N versus LiiG. I'm expecting it to be a very crazy game, and I want to be hyped for the next game. I went all in on LiiG. If they don't win, you're gonna you're gonna poop yourself. You're gonna be a big poo-poo. That Mad Phantom can literally call you a big poo-poo. What do you think about TN versus Death Squad? I've talked about in yesterday's live stream. The match is going to start, so I'm gonna go ahead and take a look if it didn't start already. Yes, they already started, so let's get in. C9N versus LiiG, ladies and gentlemen. Who's ready for this? Who is ready for this? I'm not. I'm getting out of here. I'm just joking. Of course I'm up for this. I'm ready for this game to start already. You like my chair? Yeah, I know, it's very lovely. On the left side, we have the powerhouse C9N. 30 players, super strong. Going against LiiG or the Dream League. Will the LiiG have what it takes to take down the powerhouse C9N? Very powerful team. Both teams showed very good game so far. Show very good strategy. Playing excellent so far in Osiris League. Which team will prevail? Which team will have the better strategy? Which team will adapt on the other team's strategy? Because if you didn't know so far, on Osiris League Season 3, I have noticed that just having a static strategy is not being enough. So I've noticed on the teams that you need to adapt and you need to improve throughout the game depending on your opponent's strategy. So for example, if the opponents focus more on the middle or the opponents focus more on the buildings, if you keep your regular strategy, it might just work, but in some situations it might just not work. This is something that I have noticed so far. So the top teams, the very strong teams, what they are doing, they are adapting. So you notice OV versus SFS. If you haven't seen the game, you might want to go ahead and check it. SFS, they just done a strategy to counter OV strategy. OV, they are focusing middle while focusing on the buildings in the same time. And SFS, they just send way more focus on the middle, and they got 3 arcs, which got them the win and a huge lead over Overlords. This is how the strategy is right now, is having a solid strategy to start with, but then adapting depending on how your opponents move, not reacting, adapting. If you just react, you lose. The gates have opened, ladies and gentlemen, and the battle is starting. The tier 1 marchers going right out of the gate. Full tier 1 marchers, most likely going to see the same thing on the left side, or not. C9N just sending some quick tier 1 marches, no full marches, nothing very crazy. I'm really curious if LiiG is gonna try some takeover on the obelisk with these fast tier 1 marchers, or they just wanna start on a regular game, everyone taking their outpost, everyone taking their obelisk, start on a level game. We will find out soon. Looks like tier 1 are going already for gathering, with John of Arc leading. 3-4 marches going out for gathering, with tier 1 siege for faster recovery. On this side we see tier 5 marches with tier 5 siege going for gathering and some tier 1, with gatherers leading. And is it still gatherers as a second in command? I believe so. Cav marches led by Minamoto. Holy moly, we see Minamoto is in the house, ladies and gentlemen. You would not expect this. And then we have Guan Yu, which is pretty slow. I'm not sure why they send Guan Yu, but still. And then you have double C's and double C's as well. Very fast marches leading by double C. We saw the first capture of the obelisk, 2 minutes and 25, 2 minutes and 41. C9N was a little bit faster on the first obelisk capture. On the second obelisk capture, 2:53. Almost the same. Not a huge lot of a difference. John Doe, thank you very much for becoming a member and welcome to the legendary team. Or Legends Army. How about that? No marches going middle. All 3 outposts except 1. Everyone is passing by it. And that's a couple of points that can make you lose a game. And they're not capturing their outpost. Nobody literally minds about that outpost. Nobody looks on the map. That is insane. Like this tier 1 march could just slide in. Someone saw it. They're probably sniping the stream and they say, oh shit, we missed something. A lot of marchers on the top side from LiiG marching next to the Shrine of War, probably pushing on the Desert Altar. Rally has been disbanded and going into defense of the Desert Altar. What do we see on this side? Looks like C9N wants to play a little bit aggressive. They just want to try out this Desert Altar, or no, they are going for the Shrine of Life. That's a very nice move. And that's a lot of reinforcements that can keep pouring in on the Shrine of Life. There's only one march going there. There's another march going there. Not sure if that's going to be enough. Thank you very much for the sub, guys. I highly appreciate you all. That's a bit of a danger over there in the Shrine of Life. Just a tier 4 march with Minamoto will not be enough to hold it against 5 T5 marches. Well, one is very slow, and that's actually the Garrison. That is a YSS. Wow. The only problem is that YSS works very well with mix of troops, not with just one type of troops. But anyway, this Desert Altar is gonna be safe. A lot of LiiG marchers already here, and looks like LiiG want to play aggressive, but there's already a lot of marchers on this Desert Altar. I don't think this is going to be a very smart move going on this Desert Altar. I would rather try the Shrine of Life. Or they just want to secure their half. C9N has a lot more marchers here on the top side on the Desert Altar than LiiG has. Most likely a lot of infantry which are slow. A lot of CPOs. Wonder why. They are good for reinforcements, a lot of march, a lot of troops, but they are slow. The battle for the Shrine of Life has already started, and who is going to get in first? LiiG got in first. No! What? But LiiG got it. I think they went in and out. Wow. That's gonna be devastating for all these marches that are swarming right now from LiiG. That's gonna be a little bit of a setback. That's gonna be a drawback for LiiG over here. And more marchers, you're noticing more marchers are coming in because keep reinforcing the building. That's the best way to do it. It's just that there is a lot of marchers over here to get the job done. I was looking on this side. Is C9N pushing on the bottom? They look like they want to push here on the bottom, play very aggressive at the beginning. I like aggressive moves at the beginning. What else is going to happen? Nobody is mobilizing middle. 6 minutes and 20 seconds. A lot of time left. They all realize that the one team that plays aggressive now and loses is going to be the team that might just lose the first arc. And C9N is preparing on the top for a massive push. This is a lot of points. There's not a lot of players over here around this building. It's kind of a player with 5 marchers. I'm not sure why. One player with 5 marchers, that's pretty bad. So he's not joining any rallies or any garrisons. They definitely need some help here on the top. C9N want to go aggressive on this one. What is happening over here on the bottom? Looks like they started battling, but like I mentioned, C9N has way more marches than LiiG. I'm not sure why LiiG actually went in on this one. They just didn't have the numbers. That was not a very smart move from LiiG so far. Or that was just a distraction, because I'm not sure if you're noticing, but there is like 15 marches going on the Sky Altar. Approximately. That's a large amount of marches. This Sky Altar might just go down. We see an Attila going in, and that looks like a Chandra. Attila and Chandra. The rally is hitting the Desert Altar. We see a Theodora leading. I'm not sure if that is the best option to go with. Marchers from C9N are already going in and swarming. They need reinforcements on the Desert Altar like there's no tomorrow, and they need to make sure to take down the marchers, otherwise they can't reinforce. That desert altar is taking some heavy damage, and I haven't seen any reinforcements going in, which is kind of bad, to be honest. Let's see how things are doing on the top. It looks like LiiG is causing some damage on this desert altar, and again we have a Theodora leading the garrison. This is very interesting with this Theodora leading, but it's not looking great. That Theodora is definitely not looking great. Seems to be a very interesting start. I want to see, is Theodora with who? Theodora with Zenobia. Holy moly, why didn't they put Zenobia first? I just don't get it. To have a specific specialization commander. Well, as long as it's working, it's working. And points disruption for LiiG over here on the top. Like I said, C9N was preparing for a huge mobilization, and one player with 5 marchers is just not enough. Points disruption on LiiG on the top, and points disruption for LiiG over here on the bottom. C9N took the desert altar. Reinforcements are always needed. LiiG managed to capture this sky altar as well, but they lost their building. They captured it back. Still, not sure how much it worth it. There's still battle going on over here. It looks like C9N is doing very well with reinforcements on this desert altar. This is very interesting. Ark is gonna spawn in 3 minutes, and both teams are going like crazy on the buildings. There is no marches going towards the middle, which they should have been there already. Both teams are so bloodthirsty right now. They just go ham on those buildings. Didn't care about anything else. And the Ark is so important. 3,000 points. And LiiG failed on this building. That building is definitely going to stand. Yep, that's it. I was looking over here on the top. I suppose they are waiting for the rally in order to take this building down. Rally has been disbanded on the top. Quick snatch of that outpost. That's again a lot of points disruption for LiiG. I would say that C9N is doing a little bit of a better job than LiiG right now. Only 3 marches from LiiG going into the middle. 2 minutes until the Ark is going to spawn. C9N has a lot more marches and a lot more marches going middle, even though they are all shot. Like one-shot marches are going to the middle. That's not super beneficial. How is it going on the Shrine of Life? Wow, this Shrine of Life is barely hanging. There's a Charles Martel and Theodora. That's going down. That is going down, ladies and gentlemen, and more points disruption for LiiG. C9N already has the lead. Charles Martel and Theodora didn't just cut it. It was just not enough. There's not a single march in all these outposts. This guy with Belisarius is just going freely and causing a lot of points disruption for LiiG, which is not really great. C9N is all over the middle. 1 minute until the Ark is going to spawn, and this is gonna be their Ark. LiiG is mobilizing middle, but I fear that it might just be too late. Yep, C9N is doing a smart move over here, trying to push the LiiG players back, which they cannot engage right now because they just don't have the numbers. It was very easy for LiiG about their options. They should have just lost the buildings, which they lost them anyway, and just go ahead for the middle and get the Ark, which is 3,000 points. But decisions had to be made. They are going in with this amount of marchers they have right now, which, like I said, I don't believe it's enough marchers. C9N is using war drums, and they already have the number advantage. That's going to be pretty devastating. LiiG still don't have their Shrine of War. A lot of LiiG members are mobilizing middle right now. It's looking very interesting, but the Ark is being dragged down by Noonwolf from C9N. looks kind of a done deal for C9N with this arc. LiiG still has a chance to come back if they get the next two arcs. The next two arcs, they need to get them. Otherwise, it's not looking great. Rally from C9N. Attila and Takeda. With Theodora leading. Seems to be doing quite alright. There's Theodora and YSS. There's not YSS and Theodora. Very interesting combinations. And LiiG did keep the Sky Altar, I believe. That was their strategy, to try to keep that Sky Altar for as long as possible. But there was only 6 marches in that Sky Altar. I don't think that was enough, or maybe 7 or something. There's 14 players on one side. Right, they finally lost it, but at least they managed to get a bit of points. They are still behind with 1,000 points so far. And they are kind of losing this arc as well, which is 3,000 points. This is a done deal with the arc. That guy just went straight. Nobody stopped him. Thank you very much, TR Turk. This little fighting that is happening right now in the middle is kind of a waste of time right now. The arc is done. A lot of players are mobilizing from LiiG for another push or a heavy push on this desert altar to try to cause some points disruption. It's quite a decent amount of players over here. I think they can cause some damage. They need to play aggressive. At this point, they can't play defensive. You see, this following 3 or 4 marches that can't cause any harm is not really good. These marchers shouldn't be able to take this desert altar. They should have sent the majority of forces to go for the Shrine of War or go for the Sky Altar and keep cause points disruption. They should just defend with reinforcements and a couple of other marches. But a lot plays on players' reaction as well. Arcar, how you doing, brother? Welcome to the stream. And looks like the outpost is still for C9N. 1,300 points lead. And looks like the arc. What is happening with the arc? Oh no, they are keeping the arc. Or he just wants to send the arc into his city. You never know, one of the two. Looks like C9N is in position and they're saying, bring it on, baby. Bring it on. They are all preparing over here, getting ready for a huge clash. You see, this is exactly what I was trying to say. The rally is already marching. Those marchers were never able going to take this desert altar. All these marchers could have just pushed further with this rally and take the Shrine of War, or either push on the Sky Altar, cause points disruption, go. They are very behind on points right now. Instead, they just played a couple of skirmishes. So it all depends on how players play as well. This is what I was trying to say at the beginning of the game. Is not all the time about the strategy, right? It's how players react on the battlefield and how what players think is best, or probably how the coordination goes in the voice chat as well. Finally, they switched to Zenobia first. Is Zenobia and Wu? Can we see some battle reports? Alright, this was Theodora and Zenobia. We've done pretty good. They had reinforcements. 2 marches reinforcements. 30 minutes ago. Victory. Oh, that was 1 day ago? What the hell? This is from some other people. What? That's crazy. Zenobia is really good, yes. So let's see the big push from LiiG right now on this desert altar. A lot of marches coming in to swarm the building. There was a lot of marches. I think they had the upper hand advantage. They should have just tried to trim down some of the marches. But I think this desert altar is going down. I think that will cause points disruption. C9N has a 5,000 lead, almost a 5,000 lead right now. They definitely need to cause some points disruption, and they need to stop losing those outposts. That's 30 per outpost that they keep losing, and that's points that C9N is keep building with those outposts. There is no room to go inside right now, or they made room. Yes, they demolished some marchers, but new marchers are taking place. Reinforcements are going in one after another. That C9N is doing amazing with reinforcements right now. Wow, that building is back on yellow. It's pretty amazing how C9N is doing right now with the reinforcements on this building. Crazy so far. I don't think LiiG will be able to get this done. They should have focused a little bit on the marches because they had a huge murder ball and just let the rally go in. Patron, how are you doing, brother? I bet on LiiG, rip my coins. I bet on LiiG as well. It is what it is. You lose some, you win some. Thank you very much for your donation. Welcome to the stream. And looks like LiiG big push on this desert altar might not work. C9N done an amazing job with the reinforcements and clearing the marches around it. The reinforcements and clearing the weaker marches is the key. Now they are demolishing in the rally. Even though I see marches going in the rally, that's the way you need to keep reinforcing that rally. That's the best way to go with at first. They took it. They finally took it. Good job on the points disruption for LiiG. And now they are defending their desert altar. What is the situation over here? Looks like they are doing a good job on the defending. They need to try to push some offensive as well. And that's what they are doing right now on the sky altar. There's a lot of marchers pushing in. Rally went in, YSS, and the swarm is going in as well to try to help down and take this building as fast as possible. Was it Han in Garrison with Charles Martel? There is marchers around it. This is going to be a solid deal. C9N took back their desert altar, but you have to think about it that they caused the points disruption. They need 3 minutes until they recapture it. Time in which LiiG can relaunch a rally, or they could just mobilize for the middle, and C9N just took that. Look at that. C9N lost the building, but they didn't care because they know this is the points. If C9N takes this arc, it is a done deal. Ladies and gentlemen, LiiG is gonna lose this game. They are barely mobilizing now into the middle. 3 minutes and a half left. They need a much bigger and heavier mobilization if they want to take this arc, and they need this arc if they want to win this game. And looks like YSS and Theodora done an amazing job on defending this high altar despite the amazing push from LiiG. That Wuzitian is now looking great. There was no reinforcements going in on that building. They don't put something in, that's going down. Yep, that Wuzitian is going down, and they're gonna lose points disruption if they don't put something in. Even that Guan Yu can take it down. Yeah. You can't. That's it. I said it. If they don't put something in, it's going down. And they didn't. Points disruption. This is what it is. Let's see what is happening in the middle. The battle for the middle has started. LiiG had to push. They are forced to push. If I would be LiiG right now, I would send everything I have for this arc. If they don't get this arc, it's game over for them. They have no chance of coming back into this game. C9N used defense and attack. LiiG used defense and attack as well. This is going to be it, guys. This is going to be the moment of this game right now. If LiiG is going to take this arc, they have another chance into the game. If C9N is going to take this arc, this game is going to be in their favor forever and ever. Until the end of times. The murder ball is crazy. I do believe that at this point LiiG might have a little bit the advantage over here on what's happening now. All it matters, which player is going to be the fastest on capturing the arc and start dragging the arc down, because reinforcements are coming in from both teams. The arc will spawn in 15 seconds. They are all killing each other like crazy. 5,000 lead for C9N. LiiG need this arc. This arc and the next arc, they need it more than ever. "25 seconds and the arc is going to spawn. Plenty of marches from both teams. Keep fighting over there in the middle. And this is where it matters as well of how players play, because targeting the weaker marchers or the important marchers, that is a key as well. There's a lot of marchers that can go down really fast, and just taking down their damage or their AoE value, that also helps. The arc has spawned. Swift ride have been used. I don't know if that was C9N or LiiG. Who is going to capture? I think it's going to be C9N. I see the player over there, ACC. No, it was Wolf from LiiG has captured the Arc of Osiris and is dragging the arc down. But he didn't have a very powerful march, but he did drag the arc down a little bit down in favor of LiiG. It is a little bit on LiiG's side right now, but LiiG is sending more and more marches, even that they lost this desert altar. But like I said, they need to send everything they have. They need this arc. 3,500 points, and it looks like C9N is dragging the arc on the other side. It needs to go down really fast. More marches are needed in the middle, because it looks like C9N is kind of taking over the middle right now in this situation. And wow, they can't afford to lose this arc. This is life and death situation right now for LiiG. They need to group up. They need to start taking that arc and dragging it down and start gaining control of this situation. C9N, Curichur has captured the arc, and I believe he lost control. No, he's still going down. He's still there with an Alexander. Nobody minds him. He's just dragging the arc down. You're just selecting from the left up corner, and you press attack. Select all your marchers that are over there in the middle, and you just kill him. Why did he manage to get that far? That was quite a long walk. And looks like ACC is very close, or someone else, I think is Non-Wolf right now, Noon-Wolf, that is taking the arc. Yes, I was correct. C9N Noon-Wolf has captured the Arc of Osiris, and that is a Takeda. That's a pretty tanky march. LiiG needs to send a lot more marches in the middle. C9N was doing that all the time. They need to be faster on tapping on that arc. And they need to fight around the arc. Target marches that are next to the arc and just go move there, drag and drop there, and just kill things around there. Tambi has captured the Arc of Osiris. How far will he manage to get with the arc? He seems like a very solid Saladin over there. He's dragging the arc on this side. He's going further, and he went down. So this is exactly what you do. C9N used running charge For what reason? Because that was LiiG who captured the Ark. Wow, ACC has captured the Ark. Maybe that was the reason. And he lost control of the Ark. So it looks like LiiG is trying to get a little bit over control right now. They have a lot of healthy marchers in the middle, but they need to capture this Ark and they need to get it in their favor if they want to win this game. This is a very crucial moment for them, and they need to stop losing these outposts. This is insane. Just one march going in those outposts. Keep losing. Look at that. C9N has control of their own outpost, generating 30 points per minute. This is unacceptable. C9N sending a lot of marches right now, but LiiG is kind of cleaning out everything. I'm not sure if you're noticing the amount of sad faces from C9N because everything is dying. And with the few marches they have, C9N is still dragging the Ark on their side. I mean, holy moly, LiiG, just get that under your control. Left side, click and capture. If you're all enjoying this live commenting, please drop a like on the stream for Boilage and Ronnie, because this is an amazing game and looks like LiiG is finally getting control over the middle. Butter is dragging the Ark. Finally. They are kind of 6,000 behind right now, so they need they need these points and they need to stop losing buildings. C9N is trying to do a little bit of a push on this desert altar. What is it happening over here? Looks like LiiG is trying to do the same, a little bit of a push, just a rally with no reinforcements. But the Ark is the thing right now. They need this. They need this a lot. And yes, LiiG is all over it. C9N has been defeated. It is a done deal. LiiG got this Ark, so they are back into the game, ladies and gentlemen. They still have a chance with the next Ark. They are 6,500 behind. This is 3,500. The next Ark is 4,000. They need to hold the buildings. They can't afford to lose the buildings anymore. Otherwise, the next Ark might not mean a lot. If they manage to take some of the other buildings, that's going to be amazing. And it's going to help them a lot. Yes, they need to start sending the marchers back, start gaining control of the field on the buildings. That's it. That's a done deal for LiiG. That Ark is theirs. Now they need to get back on the focus on the buildings, cause the points disruption, and get on their A game, because they need it more than ever. Richard, how about that? New meta. Richard and Constantine. Probably for styling. It doesn't let me see the battle reports. What about here? Alright, this is the Zenobia and Wu Zetian Garrison. Yeah, they demolished the Attila and Takeda. And the Swarm as well. This was Zenobia and Wu. Wow, look at that. 108 versus 189. Yep, done deal with the Ark. The next Ark is gonna spawn soon. The next move. 3,000 lead for C9N, but like I said, the next Ark can bring LiiG on the top. It's gonna mean everything. The next Ark is going to be everything. Thought Slayer, I bet it on LiiG, but they're losing. Well, not now. They're trying to get back on the game. And they need to push, they need to be aggressive. They can't let C9N regroup. Right now, C9N is regrouping. They need to go in all together. They need to fight. They need to pay attention to their marchers and what's happening on the battlefield. It's very, very important how each player plays their game right now. For example, on this situation that is happening right now, when C9N has a gazillion of marchers over there, they just need to let the rally go in and just reinforce the rally. You cannot go in and swarm a building with 20 marchers around the building. That is no logic. You send a rally in, you let them swarm Attila rally, and you just make sure you put reinforcements one after another, one after another. You just reinforce the rally and you kill their marchers. And after that, you just go and swarm it and you take the building. On this situation right now, the fact that they pushed, that was really good because they started demolishing their marchers, so they get the upper hand on the numbers. And now this rally that is coming in with Harald. Ladies and gentlemen, we see Harald in action. Don't tell me it's Harald and Theodora. I can't believe that. No, it's Harald and Leonidas. We need to see that battle report. It doesn't let me see the battle reports. This is rigged. There's not a whole lot of marches from C9N right now. I would have not backed down with these marches. I would have continued pushing forward, and I would have gone and caused points disruption. There is nobody close to this Shrine of War, and they could have just sent the marches coming from behind and just help defend on this desert altar. That would have been the smartest move. I don't think this Harald is doing pretty well. It's kinda low health already. Yep. Reinforcements from LiiG are going in as well, but yeah, they defended this. But they should have just go on and cause points disruption on the Shrine of War. I think it would have been the logical choice. Being offensive pays off sometimes. You need to trust your garrison, and you need to trust the players coming from behind that will help defend the desert altar. Looks like this offensive didn't went very well. What is happening over here? Exactly like I said, they sent in the rally, they went with the rally, and there's 30 marches from C9N. Look at that. All these LiiG players got demolished. Am I a good farseer? I can foresee things before they happen. It wasn't rocket science. They had 30 marches around you, just go in and swarm the building. I mean, what do you think it would have happened? They are trying Edward, which again, that Edward and Artemisia seems to be very defensive. But the problem is there's not many reinforcements. I didn't see any reinforcements for that matter. Tear down has been used by LiiG on this building, but I don't see a swarm. Yeah, that rally is going down. They should have used tear down way sooner. I think it's kind of a waste now. Yep, that was a waste of 3 points, which is not something they do afford right now. C9N is already mobilizing middle 3 minutes until the arc is going to spawn. In this next arc, it's way more important for LiiG than it is for C9N. Where is C9N? They should have mobilized yesterday. It took them too long to mobilize, and it took them too long to do this push on these altars, which failed anyway and wasted points. Now the big question is, ladies and gentlemen, which team has fight to the death? This is gonna be it. This is gonna be the moment of this game right now. This next arc is gonna be the decisive game. Which team has fight to the death will be able to clean the marches from the other team. Now, which team has it, we will find out in just a couple of moments, because they're gonna start fighting and they're gonna go clashing on each other, and that's when we're gonna find out. And I'm expecting C9N to have fight to the death. I'm almost 100% sure they have it. They haven't used any points, they just stocked up the points. It takes 6 points to use fight to the death, and they are still mobilizing and they are still grouping in middle, and I think that's going to be super devastating for LiiG. LiiG need to realize that without this arc right now, and look at that, they still haven't put marches in. They are still losing this outpost. This guy comes with 1 march and takes their outpost. How many points they lost throughout this game? The entire game keep losing this outpost. Just watch this. So C9N has used war drums in the middle and mystical formation. LiiG used mystical formation. Wow. And LiiG lost their sky altar, so even more points. Disruption is 3000 lead for C9N right now. That's not really what they need. And fight to the death. C9N didn't I told you that C9N has fight to the death in the middle, and that's gonna be it, ladies and gentlemen. Just watch the sad faces from LiiG going back. Fight to the death is a criminal skill to use in the middle. It's the most devastating skill that you can use for the third arc. Just watch how all the LiiG players are just gonna vanish. It's exactly like you snap your fingers and they all go poof. Fight to the death is a skill in Ark of Osiris or Osiris LiiG that grants you 100% damage, 30% damage reduction for 1 minute. Look at that. Look at the LiiG players going back. Pow, 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 pow. This is a done deal for C9N. I can tell you that. Show us the Harald Leo report. Well, right now this is the crucial moment of this game right now, and looks like LiiG has captured the arc but has lost control of it. So that was a good start, but look at the sad faces. You see the amount of marches LiiG are losing because of that crazy fight to the death skill. Look at that. There's non-stop sad faces going back from LiiG. Non-stop. That's how devastating that one skill is. LiiG has been doing a great job trying to keep dragging the arc on the south side, but they're kind of running out of marches. I'm not sure if you're noticing. It's kind of just C9N all over it. They're finally capturing the arc and they're starting to dragging it on the other side. And they are using running charge as well. And that's ACC, that's almost a full march. He can go pretty far away if he doesn't get targeted right away. He does get targeted right away. LiiG need to realize that if they don't get this arc, it's gonna be game over for them. They are already 4,000 behind. Even with this arc, it's just gonna put them a little bit over because they keep losing these outposts. They can't put some infantry marches because they have a gazillion. Look at that. C9N again is generating points from their own outposts. It's crazy. It just put a recharge with someone in there or something like that and they won't take it back. But anyway, so what is the situation in the middle right now? Where is the arc? It's somewhere in the middle. I'm not sure who is capturing it, but I just don't see a lot of LiiG players right now is just C9N. Yeah. Not looking great. Not looking great for LiiG right now. Non-Wolf dragging down the arc with a Takeda, and there's almost nobody to stop him. Didn't I say that who has fight to the death is gonna get the arc? Didn't I just said it? I'm a good farce here, am I? You want me to tell you if you win on lottery? I'm not gonna do that. Arc is on the move. Yes, it is. This is a done deal for C9N. It wasn't a tear down. LiiG don't have fight to the death. If they would have had it, they would have saved points for it. It's gonna be that they didn't have fight to the death for this third arc, and it's the outposts. Because look, they're not keeping marches in these outposts. You need a recharge and something with healing, with proper garrison talents, and they won't take it back. They're only sending a march to test it. You lose 3 marches, but you don't lose points. Yeah, that's gonna be a done deal. And GG C9N. Alright, let's check the battle reports. It doesn't show the battle reports. Alright, I'm gonna refresh the game and I'm gonna be back. And I also took out the simplified graphics. Looks like they are going heavily to try to stop this, but no. There you go. C9N has entered the outpost, and yep, 8,000 lead for C9N. Now let's see if I can get this report this time. No, it still doesn't want to show me the reports. GG C9N. Very nice game, but very visible mistakes from LiiG, unfortunately. They still went so heavy on the buildings. You see, this is what I was saying at the beginning, that you need to adapt your strategy. Didn't I just say that at the beginning? LiiG, what they have done, they carried on their same strategy, pushing on buildings and middle. That's exactly how OV lost. LiiG, they should have sent a lot more focus on the middle. I would probably not even send rallies on the buildings anymore. Just make sure I'm gonna send those damn marches in the middle. Make sure I'm gonna overwhelm that middle with everything I have. Get that arc. But they didn't. And that cost them the game. This is why I'm saying that players play a very important role, you know, because if someone says something in the voice chat, like stop focusing on the buildings, going middle, you know, players need to react, or players need to see as well what's the most important things that need to happen. There's going to be another arc, but nobody's going to capture that arc because there's not going to be any time. 6 minutes and 30 seconds until that arc is going to spawn, and there's going to be around, what, 3 minutes and a half to capture it. Nobody will do that. The only thing they have left now to do is just swarm buildings with mix of rallies, because why not? Edward needs a little bit of calves. Battle report, it still won't let me see the battle reports, unfortunately. It is what it is. At least we managed to see some Zenobia reports, but if you want more Zenobia reports, you can go ahead and check my video I just uploaded today regarding Zenobia, and you'll find everything you need to know about Zenobia. GG C9N, yes, they've done a very good job, and apparently my game crashed. I just refreshed my game, my game crashed. Should have let the simplified graphics on. Marius, thank you. XZ. Thank you very much. When will RAIZ versus JWM start? In about 1 hour, or a little bit more over 1 hour. Alright, let's go ahead and let's see how is the other teams doing right now. So we got 0096 who's losing badly against 411S. We got MCO who's losing also very bad. Then we got C9N who's winning. 1 AVG is winning against 92SK. GG to 1 AVG. They're gonna go into the round of 16. And we got OO beating TSA. Navi versus RAIZ. RAIZ apparently they are on the upper hand over here with a couple of thousand points. And then we got BBTH who's beating Eve. Let's have a sneak peek on this one. Delay detected. So it looks like RAIZ versus Navi. They are fighting for the middle right now. RAIZ has the advantage on points. This is going to be the decisive arc for them, but I don't think anyone will capture this arc. You see, both teams realize how important this next arc is. Thank you very much for the sub, guys. Thank you very much. I appreciate you all. RAIZ is sending a lot of marches in the middle. I only see the defense buff. I don't see any other buffs being applied. It looks like Drusified has captured the arc of Osiris, and he's starting to drag it down. Swift Ride has been used, but Drusified is just standing. He got it with a Richard. Oh my god. He finally moved when he was dead. The sad faces from Drusified has finally moved. What is happening on the building? I don't think buildings matter at this point, to be honest. Doesn't make any difference regarding the buildings right now. Who is going to capture this arc? It might just win this game. 28,600 versus 23,000. This will be the decisive arc for this game. If Navi will be able to capture this arc, they can win. RAIZ can't let that happen. If RAIZ capture it, it's gonna be a done deal for them. I think that is a Saladin. My boy, too strong. You weren't too strong on this one, I can tell you that. As you see, RAIZ is realizing how important this arc is, and they are adapting. They are not going on their regular strategy. They are adapting. They're sending more and more marchers. You see the train of marchers going into the middle. That's exactly what they're doing. That's exactly what Navi was supposed to do as well. $4,000 lead for RAIZ. This arc is gonna be everything. You see, RAIZ is losing points per minute right now. They're losing buildings, but it's not gonna make a whole lot of a difference because this is the arc. This is gonna make the difference right now, and it's already so far down in favor for RAIZ. They might just take this next arc. If Navi lose this game, they're gonna be out. And RAIZ is gonna go further into the round of 16. Navi has lost control of the arc, and look at that. You see? These players just random fighting there in the back. There's no good. You need to fight here in the murder ball next to the arc. That's where you need to fight. FSO Cat. Where's my boy MF? Is he around? I think he's in the team as well. Rose is all over this arc right now, but Navi is very persistent as well. 4 minutes, nobody's gonna capture this arc, I can tell you this. 4 minutes left of this game. Nobody will capture it. And I think this is just gonna be it. Not a lot of marches from Navi. Rose have the upper hand on numbers, and everything that comes in just gets demolished. Yep. Navi has took control of it, but yeah, he's not gonna get further away, and he just lost control of it. I don't think Rose is even trying to take it anymore because they are almost on 5,000 advantage. So most likely they will get this wrapped up. Too Strong captured it with his Minamoto or his double C or someone, and he's dragging it further down. But like I said, Navi, they just don't have the numbers anymore over here in the middle. I don't think Commanders is their problem right now. They have Theodora, look at that. There's Charles Martel in Theodora and Garrison. The adaptation. That's the big problem now in Ark of Osiris. You see, Rose, they have no players. They don't care about the buildings. Buildings mean nothing right now. Nothing. Zero. It's just this couple of players that probably stopped wanting middle and they just went for a building. But buildings don't mean anything when this arc means everything. Oh, that's my boy MF. Swarming down the Shrine of War. Should wait for the rally. Well, it's 2 minutes left. I suppose that's the only thing left to do. Try to take down the Shrine of War and maybe capture it there. Yeah. There you go. Rose is also winning this game. Right, let's go back and let's see what is happening with our C9N versus LiiG. 1 minute left of the game, and like I said, nobody's gonna capture this arc either. You see, LiiG is all over it now, but what's the difference? What's the difference that they are all over this arc now? Will it change anything? They have 40 seconds to drag it. It doesn't change anything. They should have had these numbers the previous arc, not this one. Those 4,500 points, look at that. If you take 4,500 from C9N and you put 4,500 to LiiG, there you have the difference. You see? LiiG would have won if they would have sent everything and focused on the previous arc. They should have done that, but they didn't. And just cost them the win. Most valuable player. Still didn't make a damn thing because C9N took 2 arcs. What a match. It was a really nice match, but I'm not sure why they didn't send everything on the third arc. LiiG should have overwhelmed that middle. Not even rallies, not even anything. Michael, thank you very much. Yeah, very, very insane game. Close game. Look at that, 2,000 points. It is what it is. LiiG had what it takes. And listen, it's 1,800 difference, right? No, that's about 2,200. There's 2,200 difference. How many times did they lose the outposts from the beginning? And how many times did C9N capture those outposts? That's 90 points per minute. 10 minutes, that's 900 points. 20 minutes, that's 1,800. So how about that? Didn't I just said at the start of the game that outposts play a very important role? Outposts can make you lose a freaking game. How many times I was looking at the outposts, C9N was capturing the outposts, was generating points from those outposts. Those silly outposts that you have to put one strong infantry march with healing. There you have it. The 2,200 difference could have been those silly outposts. That they didn't pay attention to them. Alright, 411S won big time. K734 won big time. What's the outpost? The three smaller buildings at the beginning. I was watching them a couple of times and mentioned them throughout the live stream. 1 AVG, congratulations. They won. They are going further on the round of 16. Oh, whoa. Doesn't matter. Both teams are disqualified. And wow, look at that. RAIZ won, but by 2,900 points. That's really crazy. Navi are out of the game, just in case you're wondering. RAIZ is going further on the round of 16. And BBTH is going further on the round of 16. LiiG is going further as well, because I think they have 2 wins. Let's just check a look on the schedule over here. Yep, BBTH, RAIZ. Yep, LiiG is going further, even that they lost the game. So they have a second chance, and they can correct their mistakes that they have done in this game with C9N, because they have done a lot of mistakes. They need to rewatch this video and just listen to a couple of things that I said and try to fix them. Wish best of luck to 1801 in 20 KVK season. All bets lost. Yep, on LiiG I lost. We still have the 15 UTC. If OV is gonna lose another game, they are out. JST is fighting for their life, and OV is fighting for their life as well. The winner of this is going to go further on the round of 16. And will RAIZ going to beat JWM? JWM is still going to go further even if they lose, by the way. But if RAIZ win, that's going to be the big part of the day. I thought only 8 teams. No, 16 teams go in the round of 16. That's why it's called round of 16. That's a hefty bet against JWM. You know something I don't? I win 12 times if RAIZ is winning. All in, I have nothing to lose. Exactly, what do you lose? You lose some LiiG bet coins? what do you get? You'll be able to get the action points, which is the most important part. You'll get this stuff. You lose 5 sculptures and some stars, most likely. It's gambling. It's fun. You win, you enjoy it even more. You lose, you don't lose much. Real of Anubis. Let's see. 593k. I suppose they won against PCEH. They still haven't played. Many games haven't played here. 18 VS they won. They are going further. 593k they are going further as well because they won against Phoenix Fly. V636. Apparently the game has played already. Vietnam victory. They got 3 wins. Most likely going further and 0 lost. And RMB is going further into the round of 16. 1590 is going further, and now it's gonna matter if SE44 is going to win or Hive. If Hive doesn't win, they might be out. That's gonna be crazy. Let me look a little bit. Listen, if Hive lose, this is gonna be crazy. Oh, they have 2 wins? Oh no, they don't have. They have 1 win and 1 lose. But this is gonna be crazy, guys. Hive, even if they lose, they can go further. Because they have a lot of points done. It goes by points. If SE44 is gonna win, these 3 teams is gonna be 1, 1, and 1. So it's gonna go by points. Which team is gonna go further? So right now it's Hive by points. That's gonna be crazy. It's same over here. Is if P601 is going to win, they're gonna go by points. These last 3 teams. Whoever is 2-2 or 3-2 or something like that, yeah, that's done. One AVG going further and 1008 going further. K374 going further, and now it's going to be the fight between JST and OV. JWM and RAIZ, they're going further anyway, but I just believe that RAIZ might just win this one. BBTH and Rose is going further. Both, all the games have played. 411K and SNO, they're going further. UCS versus... No, UCS and 411S is going further as well. It doesn't matter if PTO... Well, if PTOL wins, it might be something over there, but I doubt it. I doubt PTOL will win against UCS. C9N and LiiG going further. Hong Kong Legends, and it's going to be between 1341 and Titans. And I think 1341 is going to go further into the round of 16. Hey, Mafia Ronnie, Martin, how are you doing? And everyone else, welcome to the stream. Big boy, impossible to lose JWM. Nothing is impossible. You all must be new players. You don't know the whole history of JWM. They were never champions. Whenever they met the team, they always lost. I got 15k coins on RAIZ. I'm from RAIZ. Those guys are super organized and work very hard. Really, Roland. Who was on KVK versus RAIZ, and we didn't even got out from pass. I always bet against UCS. They will lose at some point. That's a good one. UCS surprised everyone this season. Yes, they did. Mel, thank you very much. Could you please mention the outpost again quickly? Bro, you're really killing me. What, they don't mention about the outposts over here? You see them over here, the outpost, located into the outer skirt of the map. That's the outposts. Can you see them? Oh my god, I'm not gonna take myself out. You can go check the rules as well. You can check that yourself. And this is the fight to the death that I was mentioning about. Increase the damage dealt by up to 30 alliance troops within an area by 100% and increase their damage reduction by 30%, lasts for 1 minute. During this period, troops cannot receive any healing. But they don't need to receive any healing. They just don't need it. Freaking simplify graphics. Is it sunny? Oh yeah, it's very sunny, bro. I need to protect my eyes. Oh, finally, I'm watching your live. Welcome to the live. Is Maverick Alliance playing Osiris League? I don't think so. Hello, Ronnie. What do you think about Leonidas and Constantine, or Constantine Leonidas? Very tanky march. Hello, Jen Ronnie. Could you please recommend a commander to work on for free to play after Max YSG, Alex, Guan Yu, and 5511 Constantine, Kingdom 415? Well, apparently you are very focused on infantry, right? Alex, Guan, Constantine. You could do Leonidas 5511 so you can have even more marches. Your Charles Martyr is most likely done from gold keys, or you could get a Richard as a 5511, or you can get a Saladin 5551 if you want to have a strong Cav march as well. When is JWM match? JWM match is in about 45 minutes from now. Osiris League. The next match at 15 UTC, RAIZ versus JWM, is starting in 45 minutes. When gathering caravans in Ark of Osiris, if enemy troops kill it, will the gathering points we will get or not once the troops reach my city? If your troops are outside the caravan, yes, you get your points. If your troops are inside the caravan, when they die, you don't get the point. Yeah, I'm infantry focused. That sounds great. Nell Vandenberg, hello, welcome to the stream. What do you guys think? I think that so far we've had some very crazy games. C9N versus LiiG and Navi versus RAIZ. Unexpected close games. When the minimum skill investments on Saladin? I don't think there is a video I haven't mentioned about it. It's 5551, the minimum skill investment for Saladin. Matt Phantom, yo, thank you very much for the donation, brother. Welcome to the stream. You guys did amazing. I saw the score. I was looking at the score, but I didn't went in because 50,000 versus 26,000. You all nailed it. Very good job. Very, very good job. I believe that you are correcting some of the mistakes that you have done in the previous games, because you've done way better than in the previous games. C9N could have lost this very easily, but it is what it is. LiiG didn't pay attention to details. RAIZ going further as well. And ladies and gentlemen, we might see the overlords being out of this Osiris League. If they lose this next game, this next game is going to be so crucial for overlords, you have no idea. But I'm more interested in RAIZ because I did bet 6,000 coins on them, so I'm really curious to see if they win. I'm expecting a very close game as well because they want to give everything they have because they fighting JWM. For them means a lot. They're gonna go further in the round of 16, even if they win or not. But if they win, as a fame point of view, you know, and representing their kingdom, it means a lot. So I'm pretty sure that RAIZ is gonna do and put out everything they have. Let's see if they prepared very well for JWM. I bet hard on LiiG. What a shame. When do you think next legendary skin came? On the winter. And it's gonna be an infantry skin. Spoiler alert. You didn't hear it from me. I didn't just say it. But during the winter events, there's gonna be a power event. And if I'm correct, from some sources, it's gonna be an infantry skin. Something similar to, I didn't went on the forge. Hold on, just give me a moment. Let me find it. This is one? Yes, this is what I heard, that the winter skin is going to be something similar to the Mine Mystery in terms of special attributes. So not the look, but as attributes. Something similar, something for infantry. That's what I heard during the winter. The Halloween skin? Well, when they start the Halloween event. I don't know. Limited edition Halloween theme only awarded during the 2020 Halloween event. When it starts, it starts. I know nothing Jones know. How do we get the legendary skin though? Ah, power event, yes. But it's not gonna be this one, it's just gonna be an infantry one. The winter events, or close to the New Year events, something like that. I think that's when they will add an event or something like that, a power event. Most likely we're gonna get another update until then, so stay tuned for another update. And that's when they will introduce and you're gonna see it. If I was right or not. I was not expecting an infantry design or something related to infantry. I was expecting something with skill damage. Because they only introduced one. And it was this one. I suppose that they kind of saw the revenue going in from the Cavs and infantry ones. And it wasn't probably so high hyped for the skill damage one. I don't know. But it makes sense if there's a lot of infantry players that people will go heavy on those infantry designs, right? My biggest regret ever is this one. I didn't push for the road to the crown. I was expecting 411 to take all the spots, and they didn't. Is this my second biggest regret that I haven't done in the game? Might have been so. Might have been so. Yeah, got to snap out of it. Of all YouTubers for rock, you are my favorite, hands down. H-Dan, thank you very much, brother. I appreciate that. We need infantry skin. Aren't there enough already? Lados, thank you very much for your donation. Did you get the gathering achievement in Ark, bro? No, I don't think I got it. Let me check. Was it on Pioneer, right? Should be here on the new ones. Take arms, armored to the teeth, armored and ready. Unlock Sianduk. Unlock one new wind and arc. Send 100 crit emoji. Steamrolled. Successful escort. No, I don't think I got it. I think it should be on this one because this is the arc related one. The Pioneer. Charmaine. Wuzitian, Ishida, Leonidas, decorative structures. Man, I so hate this decorative structures thingy. Alright, I'm gonna get this one soon. I'm one skin away. Heliopolis. I want this. I want this so bad. You have no idea. Forge 1 legendary with special talent. That's gonna come soon as well. Osiris Eternal. 10. I haven't done this. Oh my god, this is 20 points. Alright, this arc I'm going middle. That's it. I have the buildings. I'm going middle. I want to escort those freaking arcs. What gathering? Because I'm looking right now. I'm at the end. I might have got it. Since I already passed about it. Fletch, how are you doing? Yeah, but I'm very, very close. I'm so happy that I'm close to this one. I'm never gonna change this avatar. The best avatar they have ever introduced into the game. Rank 1 in Sunset Canyon. But yeah, this arc I'm going all out on the middle. I want those 20 points. There's 20 points I can get from there. That's gonna be another 20, 10 from here. That's 30 points, 955. If I forge a legendary with special talent, 975. I already counted that. Your alliance controlled the Grey Ziggurat at Lost Kingdom event calculation. That's not gonna happen. Occupy the Grey Ziggurat once. That's gonna happen. There's 20 points. There's 995. And defeat 100 level 9 barbarian forts. I'm gonna do this. I wanted to do it last time, but I was killing barbs like crazy. I'm doing this time. And I'm gonna get this one, and I'm gonna get my 1000 freaking achievement and gonna put my hands on all out. But I need to do a legendary with special talent. If I don't get that, then it's not gonna happen. Yeah, I'm very dependent of this one. I think, hold on, I saw something with Ishida, isn't it? Ishida expertise. Oh yes, I don't need the legendary with special talent. Yes, that's because I was wondering because I've done my math, and that legendary with special talent was not involved. I have Ishida over here, Elegy of Chaos. There you have it. So by the end of last KVK, I'm gonna have this. God, I think I'm gonna do a video just about it. Nah, I'm too excited. Ken, thank you very much. All right, what is there to do for another? We need to kill another 35 minutes. Let's see, what can we do? 27 gold keys. Do I need anything? I need Ishida. 42 material keys. Let me see, what can we do? Items, speed ups, boosts, equipment. Equipment! Oh, no. Let me show you the new future, which I love it. I really, really love it. This new feature. Yeah, there you have it. You just press quick forge and it's gonna get you the exact amount of fragments that you need. But I just have too many of these. I'm just gonna go ahead and dismantle a helmet and a chest piece. Go special talent. Go special talent. Go special talent. Come on. You can do this. I know you can. You can do this. You suck. I lost my hopes. I lost my hopes and I got it. Finally. Another 1% march speed. That's the only reason. Now I just need a chest piece. I'm gonna get the chest piece as well. No rush. And once I get into the Lost Kingdom, I'm gonna get the flag as well with 5% march speed. Ooh, that's gonna be interesting as well. Super speedy double C. Man, nobody's gonna catch my double C. Partner, how are you doing, brother? That avatar was on the DICE event alongside the Matador avatar. Not sure if it's exclusive anymore. I don't think it was on the DICE event. Maybe if you know better, but I don't think I saw it. The all out. Open silver keys one by one. What do you think is better? Max YSG or 2 making 5551 Saladin and 5551 Constantine? You don't need to make 5551 Constantine. You only need a 5511 Constantine. The third skill of Constantine is Garrison oriented. And if you're doing the Garrison skill, then you better just max that Constantine and use him in Garrison. If you already have a maxed Alex and Guan Yu, if you just want more legendaries on the field or you just want more marches on the field, you can go with the Saladin and Constantine. But YSG, it helps you a lot if you're doing a lot of AoE bar farming. That's what YSG is very helpful for if you're a free-to-play low spender. If you don't do bar farming, then you can skip YSG. But if you're spending a lot of time into the game, YSG is very helpful. All around. Alright, 27 gold keys. What's that? We're going in KVK anyway, so I need the sculptures to trade them in. I need Ishida. Mulan as well, but I don't care about Mulan. If I get a 10 Ishida in 27 keys, that's gonna be amazing. No, I got a Lancelot. I'm gonna spend... If I get a 10 Ishida, I'm gonna spend £5. I really am. If I get a 10 Ishida, I'm gonna spend £5. No, that's Sansu. Come on, give me an Ishida. I'll gladly trade £5 for 10 Ishida right now. I got a 3 Julius Caesar. Come on. And if I get 2 10s of Ishida, I'll spend a 10 as well. A 5 and a 10. How about, game? Listen, I'm doing business with you. All you have to do is just give me a 10 Ishida twice. Oh, the game doesn't want to do business with me. No business? Come on. 6 tries left. You can do this. Don't let me down. I got high hopes in you. 3 chances left. Your choice. You're not making money right now from me. 2 chances left. It is what it is. 1 chances left. And no Ishida. No, you're not getting any money from me. That's it. You have a 5554 Chandragupta, but I still can't see his value. Is your place morning now? Yes, it is morning. Free silver key. I was planning to save these material ones a little bit longer to try to acquire a little bit more of them, because we get the Golden Kingdom, but I don't get any keys from this one. By the way, I'm so unhappy with the drop rates in these chests. It's unfreaking real. My alt is always getting more epics and more legendaries. And I don't know, because I'm over 100 million pulp, I'm just having so bad drops. I just don't understand. How can it be every single time low power accounts have better drops than high power accounts? There's no randomness in that. Roll up, dude. Need your suggestion about what? The drop rate for all of them are garbage. They really are. Happens with me too. I think it happens with everyone, for that matter. Free-to-play player. Check Lost Kingdom 93. Heroroni. My 2 farms get 0 by mistake. 1 million dead. Plus more than 600 million lost of each resources. Now they want a compensation. What do you think the compensation should be? My main city, 57 million. Well, they zeroed your farm, you lost resources, and they want a compensation? Bro, you should migrate out of that kingdom. So they robbed you of everything, and they want you to compensate them for doing that? I would just migrate out. I would just say, F everyone. Oh, they want to pay you. All right, well, that makes sense, because the way you wrote it there is that they want a compensation. Well, first of all, you should get the 600 million resources that you lost. And then for 1,000,000 troops, I would probably ask. There's nothing else they can give you except resources. But listen, be smart. So ask the following. You want your resources back, your 600 million that you lost on the farm. And for the 1 million dead on that farm, you want a rank 1 in the Mightiest Governor. Or a rank 2. Be happy with the rank 2 as well. There's 90 sculpture, and that's a farm. I think that's a solid deal, if you want to ask me. I think if they agree, that's pretty solid. So yeah, don't be greedy, just ask for a rank 2. I think it should be okay. Just your resources back and a rank 2 in the Mightiest Governor. There you have it. I'm almost full action points. Let me get some marchers out. Clear out the action points. Because the game is going to start in 25 minutes. Ronnie is businessman. Well, like anyone gives him rank 2. Well, listen, don't mention me, bro. I mean, that's your suggestion. I'm just giving you advices. Because there's nothing they can give you. They won't give you gift cards to build up those troops, right? So the only thing they can repay you is by giving something to your main account. Some sculptures. That's the only way the kingdom can do it. They already offered my rank 6 or 7 for the next 3 weeks.
I am watching you.
For the next 3 weeks? Andres, thank you very much. I don't get it for the next 3 weeks because there's only 2 mightiest governors in the next 3 weeks. Ask for 300 million resources and rank 1 or 2. Yeah, there's a lot of options. If they don't want to give you resources, at least they should give you sculptures. You know, some rank in mightiest governor. Or maybe part resources back and part rank in the mightiest governor. Depends, if it's an Imperial Kingdom, they might not give you anything.
I am watching you.
Exactly, don't be greedy. That's why I said don't ask for rank 1. Just, if you get the 2, just, you know, roll the ball. Be quiet and just roll the ball.
I am watching you.
Well, Imperial Kingdoms is complicated. There's a lot of players that want commanders and there's a lot of players that want to power up. That's what it means. Imperial Kingdoms means it's a very high powered kingdom, one of the top 32 in the game. They will check his skills and that if farmer will zero his main if he keeps complaining. Well, I don't know about that. He didn't give me those kind of details. I'm just, they want to compensate him for his loss. They asked him, so I don't think that's a bad thing. And that's really nice from his kingdom. Last time I remember that some farms got zeroed, I don't think anyone compensated those farms. They just got zeroed and that's it. Everyone played quiet. So that's a big thing from his kingdom, that they want to compensate him. My farms got zeroed 2 or 3 times. Didn't care about it. Oh, look at that. I opened gold keys and Flash bought chests. But why did you stop, Flash? There's a 50 and 100 as well. Alright, 22 minutes until the game is gonna start. I think I'm gonna bring my main over, my alt over here. Get some things done and open some keys on my alt while I'm at it. Let me just bluestacks. Maybe this should be the one. Yeah, there we go. Now I have both of them. Well, maybe a tiny bit smaller. Yeah. That's it. Alright, so what's the situation over here? Your alliance member. Is this Flash on these guys in 1148? I don't know about it. I think they should compensate resources, and that's no need for MG rewards. If he's a free to play, there's nothing he can do with so many resources. That's the problem. Gory Montana, hello from UCS. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Ronnie, which kingdom? Stag, are you guys gonna face this KVK? I already switched to my alt right now. I'm gonna show that when I get back on my main. I have 33 material keys on this one. They're piling up. Just in case you didn't know, if you didn't see the video, I've done a video about Zenobia. I mass killed her, and I tested her in the Ark of Osiris in live games. See how she's doing in Garrison. And I put everything in one video. It's on my channel right now. You can go ahead and check it. I think I've done all the possible combinations. And the next commander I'm going to work on, once I get it in the Car King, is going to be Theodora. I'm going to max Theodora on this account as well. All these commanders that I have right now, they just work so well with Theodora. It's definitely going to be worth it. I'm going to get her from Car King and then work with Universals and max Theodora out. Unless there's going to be some crazy archers coming out next. But I don't think so. I'm going to go with Theodora to have the Garrison set up. This account is going to be purely Garrison focused. And I'm only doing Garrison in commanders. Not maxing any other. What other options did I miss? Charles Martel, Constantine, I'm not interested. Everything with skill damage. I have a skill damaging design. You know, everything's just rolls out nicely. Whoa, I just realized something. Holy moly. I've used this design in the Ark of Osiris on Infantry Garrison, and I've done amazing with minus 10% infantry health. Wow. I just noticed that because I don't change this design. And my Zenobia done so amazing with minus 10% infantry health. I'm shocked. So should have gone with yeah, I should have gone with something like, I don't know. Do I have options? Archer, health, infantry, defense. Yeah, I have this one. Should have gone with this one. Would have been a much better choice. Yeah, she's damn good. If with 10% health negative and it's done that great. I don't think city skins affect in Ark. We can test that. Alright, so I'm gonna go on Zenobia and Wu. Oh no, let's go ahead and let's see the truth buff on this one. Infantry health 93%. I know on Wu it was 103, so let's go ahead. On Wu it was 103. 102. I don't know why. Cause I mean this is crazy. Increase the defense and health 10%. So I just changed the it should have been 10. Why is it just 102? Anyway, these battle logs are amazing. Let's see. How is the easiest way to do this? Siege units is 63 health. Right? So that means that infantry should be 53% health. Because it's minus 10. Just bear with me. 20% health plus 10% from Zenobia, from Wuzitian, that's 30%. 53% plus 30, that's 83%. I haven't changed equipment. Plus 21. It should be 104. Plus 21. This is defense, 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 and attack. I said 104, right? 110, 112. But this is the problem. How do these ones add? 112. How 113 should be 113 with this one. And then you have the Kingsguard. I'm not sure how Kingsguard apply. Maybe Kingsguard doesn't work in Arc. Or maybe just this one's not apply correctly. Should be 113, should be 116. $116 and a half. Yeah, should be 116 and a half. So I suppose that this ones, the small ones, don't apply correctly. And the Kingsguard. Because I had 112, I reached with these ones, right? 112, so minus 10% from the design. No, I already counted the minus 10% on the design because I started with 53. So there's 10 missing, actually. You see, conditional stats are not showing up. Oh, that's what Flesh is saying, that conditional stats are not showing up. But how is this conditional? Because it increases the defense of all your units. It's condition of what? Oh, you mean the Kingsguard, because it's condition that you have to be... Yeah, alright, I got you. I got what you're saying now. But it's still, I reach 112, right? Or 113 and a half. That was the limit. And that was minus 10%, which it was the city skin. So if it wasn't the city skin, then I should have been around 123% health. I'm barely at 102. New Asher commander doing 3000 damage. I have heard rumors. Great. It's Herald Gold for free to play. No, it's not, because it needs Theodora. So the support chat is lying. No, you need to play KVK 1, 2, and 3, and then your kingdom play Heroic Anthem. Yes, you need to play Light versus Darkness before your kingdom has Heroic Anthem available. City Skin working on Arc, I'm sure that. I also believe they work. I have a very strong feeling they work. What skill won't show because it's an RNG proc? How is this RNG? There's not RNG. You gain this automatically. You gain the 10% defense and health. It's just you have 10% chance when attack to silence the target. This is freaking bugged and you can't really read it properly. But yeah, something is not working. Something is not showing. Because I reached like 113 or 112 just with the infantry part. And that's reducing the city design already. Hold on. Well, if the city, yeah, that should have been 122 then. So something is not showing 10%. And I think it's Wu Zetian. I think Iris they might be right. Because if we take Wu out, it would be 102 health. So I think Wu doesn't show up. But the problem is, when I go on Zenobia and Artemisia, right, where you're changing the commander, you have 93. So So it's exactly 10. And I only change Wu. So there you go, is the 9%, 10%. Wait. I think I'm finally understanding why these are different. Troops that increase defense and health. I think this 10% increase in defense and health is from your total health and defense. Because if you do 10% out of 93, that's 9, which brings you to 102. That's why with Wu Zetian I have 102, and with Artemisia I had 93. That's really 10% health bonus. Now I need to check the defense. If my theory is right. Man, this is so complicated. I hate doing this shit. Yeah. Look at that. Defense is 126. Plus 10%, it would be around 13%. So I think we figured out how Wu Zetian works. Yeah, there you go, 140. So that's 10%, that's 13% defense. So Wu Zetian's Tear of Blood skill, this gives you 10% on top of everything you have. Defense and health. That's pretty significant from Wu. Patron saying that in other section of Arc, skins works. Yeah, I'm pretty sure about that as well. Wu increases also siege units' health, and you start from that. You're very right about that. It's 10% on the siege. Yeah. So that was not a good way to go. Freaking verification reward, that was not the right time. But anyway, that's how Wu works. It gives you 10% on top of everything that you had. All right, let me go back on this one. Yeah, you're very right about Wu giving on the siege, and I started from siege. I just lost the will to do the math again. But it works. I get the 10% negative from the design, and that would have helped me even more. I mean, 10%, that's pretty significant for infantry. Let's see, where was the one with YSG? This was the one with YSG. 92%. What? With Artemisia I get 93, with YSG I get 92. What the... And 1% defense as well. Was I Warlord or something? No, Warlord gives you attack and defense. What in the world is going on? And siege held 53. Yeah. But anyway, the point being that one thing we sorted out in this whole scrabble over here that we've done is that Wu Zetian's second skill adds from the maximum defense and health that you have another 10%. At least that's what I got. Still 92%. So somewhere along the way I lost one health and one... Oh! Damn it. I always forget about this. That's why I lost with Artemisia, one defense and one health. It's the freaking Knight's Head. Yeah, I forgot about this. A free heart will never submit the will of man. I'm the Queen of Caria. Simple and clear. Right, that was the defense. Settings, commander bonus. Let's go, RAIZ. Should win, of course. Let me just get this done real quick, because we spent so much time on our Woozy Tian theory. And man, how can a city skin work in Arc if you click on a city and there is no skin? Man, just read the rules. It's very simple. If it's in the rules, it works. You don't need to visually see it. It just needs to work.
We must conquer or die.
But yeah, I'm gonna max Zenobia and Theodora on my main account as well. Pretty happy with the Zenobia performance. I was going for Theodora anyway, because I need for my city, I need a proper garrison. But now, I think I'm gonna go for Zenobia as well. A lot of sculptures, yo. Garrisoning commanders. Not very happy about it. But I need to go in that direction as well. I need some garrison on my main. Any changes? You can check on my video. I think there is some skill animation when I showed the YSG report, Zenobia YSG report. Hey Ronnie, what's gonna be your city defense combo? Because you're mainly Cav, same as me. I was thinking that Artemisia Theodora to be the thing for my garrison. Because I'm going for Artemisia anyway. But I think I might end up with Zenobia Theodora or Zenobia YSG. I'll have to see how many MGs I'm gonna win on Theodora. I'll start telling people I converted you to infantry. No, you didn't convert me to infantry. Don't spread lies. There's no Cav garrison commander. What can I do?
The Iceni pay no more tributes.
Oh my god, I lost. I put 1,000 with. I hope RAIZ is gonna win. My last hope. My last hope is for RAIZ.
Ich halte durch. Mein Sohn wird unsere ruhmreiche Liga Galos et Oa Nuvi Paradido Misi.
Pauper hereditatem
Alright, yo. Let's get back to business. Because it's big boys talking right now. You have Pelagius. Of course I have Pelagius. Pelagius is the people's champion. You didn't know about that, huh? I don't think RAIZ can win. I heard some migrated. Panda, I heard you won the lottery. You should go check your ticket. Joseph, 5155 Attila and 5551 Takeda is better. If you can get a 5155 Attila, but you should max that Takeda. Takeda needs to be maxed out. I'm telling you. Cav Garrison sounds weird in real life. Well, this is a game. I maxed Takeda first regardless. Yes. But if you plan to rally, then you want to max Attila. If you don't plan to rally, 5155 might just be more than enough. So I just left my... Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it's that time on this live stream. The moment everyone has expected and the moment everyone is waiting for. RAIZ versus JWM. Why they didn't start it? What in the F? Why were they delayed so much? On the left side, we have the underdogs, RAIZ, the Rising Empire. Will they rise from the ashes and beat one of the powerful teams from Osiris LiiG, JWM, one of the strongest teams in the game? Will they do that? Then they can definitely call themselves as the Rising Empire. On the right side, we got JWM looking strong. Every single player from JWM is looking very strong, such as XK16 member. Look at that, everyone 100 plus, 100 plus, 100 plus, 200 plus, 100 plus, 100 plus, 100 plus, just be. And there is your 1 billion player. $200. So one thing JWM is not missing, that is troops. They are not missing troops. And looks like Charter T is there as well. So two of their strongest players. This is the time, ladies and gentlemen. Will RAIZ gonna poo-poo in their pants, or they're gonna raise up and face the most monstrous team in Osiris LiiG with bravery and courage, and they're gonna overcome. RAIZ looks very strong. I mean, pretty much every member, well, 75 million. Oops. He has the frame. Level 1 barbarians. I'm gonna kill you. Who are you? Get out of here. Someone kicking from from the Osiris LiiG. I would say that RAIZ has what it takes to do it. It all depends how they play their strategy and how they adapt. That's all it matters. Guan Yu, Alex, Artemisia, Charles Martel, Constantine. When I see Constantine, oh, it's just... This is it, ladies and gentlemen. RAIZ versus JWM. Buckle up and get your popcorns ready. Tier 1 marches are out already. Raising Cain. Looks like he's going really super fast. Getting that outpost, they can start generating those points. Let's see what is happening on this side. A little bit slow on the top obelisk, but it's no matter. It's not a big difference. Looks like JWM 5 is being very, very fast on the bottom obelisk, for that matter. Getting the outpost, that's very good. Very nice start from both teams with the outpost. Rising Cain is going for that outpost as well. He could have just get this obelisk really fast. I just don't see why he didn't went for it. He was already on that outpost. Could have gained a lot of seconds on this obelisk. What? Wasn't this guy supposed to be here already? Because he just took, look, he just took that outpost like 45 seconds ago. I don't think it took him 45 seconds to get there. Could have gone from the back. Would have been much faster. Well, it is what it is. He finally got it. And let's see, what's the difference? 30 seconds. It's not a big difference. Double C Rally looks like it's already hitting in on the obelisk. This obelisk is safe. Wow, JWM was faster on the top one. It's only 20 seconds difference. So I would say that it's a pretty equal start from both teams right now. The next thing that matters is the next moves. Let's see which team wants to play aggressive and which team is going to perform better on the next move. Is there something I don't see? That's interesting. Was I supposed to see that? This is very interesting, ladies and gentlemen. We might just see something very, very interesting. If that is correct... Oh no, that might just be a glitch or a bug. I think so. Yeah, it's just a bug. They're not going there. Nah, I was like, oh yes, we might just see something super mega interesting, but nah, it's just a display bug. Yeah. That is the same as the 1D report you saw on the altar on the previous match. Alright, let's go RAIZ. Dragon Gaming. That's what I want to hear. Let's go RAIZ. Bring us some profit. JWM, they look like they want to play a little bit aggressive. I think that player wants to go and start killing the farms already, or yeah, he's just taking a different route. But that's pretty much what he's aiming for. Now they don't want to capture the desert altar the way it seems, even though players are mobilizing on that direction. A lot of RAIZ member as well over here on this side. I expect a half and a half start, nothing very aggressive right now from RAIZ or JWM. JWM seems to be mobilizing already on this side towards the Shrine of War. It's just one player, Cloud, with 3 marches. And Landa is mobilizing as well, some other players. JWM is well known of playing very aggressive. And we are expecting an aggressive play from JWM. And look at this. They already went in the altar with all the marches from RAIZ over there. If they would have been a little bit more careful, JWM could have just filled in that building. But now it's gonna go down and... Nope, another march went in. Another march went in. But there's a double C in Garrison, so I would say that it was kind of a waste of 3 marches. All these marches from JWM, I think it was kind of a waste for the amount of marches RAIZ has over here. That was 100% very good trades for RAIZ on this situation. Let's see what is happening on this Shrine of War, because this is where I believe is a big push from JWM. Like I said, JWM is well known for being very, very aggressive. But no, I think they are changing a little bit the tactic, and there is marches mobilizing middle already. I believe that the marches that are sacrificing is marches that might just teleport or are close by. Let's see, what is their next move? We see Attila Takeda rallies. Yes, that's Attila Takeda. Did they disband the rally? No, they didn't. And this is Attila Chandra. Marches going in from DA and Waruko as well with the rally on the Sky Altar. But plenty of presence from RAIZ over here, who is also mobilizing for this Shrine of Life. I believe they are already starting to clash. It's looking very, very interesting. Rally being sent from both sides, no reinforcements. JWM members are already mobilizing middle easily. 5 minutes until the arc is gonna spawn. RAIZ should try to do the same, but instead they are having a very huge and big murder ball over here from RAIZ, which kinda demolished a lot of JWM marches. They already demolished to start with a lot of marches, and now they are demolishing even more. And they are going for the Shrine of War. I really like what is happening right here. with RAIZ. This push from RAIZ over here was very good trades, and that is not a max rally right there. Very nice move. A lot of marches got demolished from JWM, but it seems to be players that are close by. All these players can refresh their marches pretty quickly. It's very hard to know that, but still very good trades. And now they are going for this Shrine of War, which is kind of gonna go down. There's not a whole lot of a presence over here, and all these marches can backdoor job over here for this arc, but they would need a couple more reinforcements as well coming from the other side. Look at that, there's no marches around this desert altar. If they would have sent a couple of reinforcements to this rally, they could have taken down that desert altar. This is why couple of reinforcements pays off so much, and JWM just done a big push on this one, which it paid off. Cause points disruption on this desert altar, but the arc is so much more important right now. And JWM, it's all over the middle. RAIZ need to mobilize right now in the middle. They have 3 minutes left. They are still fighting against this building. More reinforcements are coming in from JWM. Yep, like it's not going down. Points disruption as well, so it's kind of equal right now. I like how this game is going so far, ladies and gentlemen. It's pretty equal on both sides. RAIZ lost a building, but also JWM lost a building. RAIZ has a very huge murder ball over here. I think JWM is about to lose this building as well. Yep, they lost it. They lost the Shrine of War. There's 5% attack and defense that they lost, and looks like that was interesting. RAIZ took it back. JWM just took it, and now RAIZ took it back. A lot of turn-on events over here. Shrine of Life is being lost as well. Now, what is all these players doing? They are definitely mobilizing middle, going heavily as a huge group. But like I said, they need reinforcements from the other side. If they want to take this first arc, they need reinforcements from the other side. Otherwise, they're not going to do a whole lot. And players do mobilize from this side as well. But looks like JWM is generating a lot of points from this Sky Altar right now. I think they're trying to keep it, sending reinforcements from wherever they have. All marchers are being useful. All marchers are mobilizing. JWM is grouping up as well. RAIZ is also grouping up, but I do have to say that RAIZ murder ball is a little bit bigger than JWM's murder ball right now. I think this is looking pretty solid, even though RAIZ has a lot of weak marches right now, but I think this is fairly solid for RAIZ. If they get more reinforcements from the other side, they're gonna sandwich win everything. And there you go, more reinforcements coming in for RAIZ. This is looking very great. They popped the war drums and they are going in. JWM popped the war drums as well. They popped the shield. JWM, and the battle for the middle has started, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see which one will prevail over here. The battle for the buildings is still going on. JWM still has a lot of buildings right now, but RAIZ is pushing heavily over here in the middle. 35 seconds until the arc is going to spawn, and look at that. A lot of JWM marchers are just circling around a double C. That's a very nice move from that guy with double C, just moving around and moving around. JWM is receiving reinforcements, more marches from RAIZ coming in, but there is a whole lot of blue in the middle right now. What is happening with the building is RAIZ taking back their buildings. Yes, they are finally taking back these buildings. JWM has a slight lead on points, and RAIZ is trying to hold this building for as long as they can, because they have the upper advantage on troops attack and defense right now over the middle, and they have the number of troops advantage. So that was a very nice move. Seems like the arc has spawned, and we see the first player capturing, and JWM Just B has captured the arc. RAIZ is kinda losing a lot of marches right now, and Just B is dragging the arc further down. Very, very nice play from Just B with a Belisarius. A lot of marches coming in from JWM, and it looks like they are going to take control over the middle. As nice move as it was from RAIZ, it didn't pay off all those weak marches. Just B has captured again the arc. He is so fast at capturing arc, that is literally insane. Just captured the arc again. I think a lot of RAIZ players has disconnected. They are still further down. No reinforcements coming in from behind, while JWM is getting a lot of reinforcements. This is looking like a solid capture for JWM right now. They have lost control of the arc. I also have a strong feeling, because it depends where you're playing the game from. I think you just have the upper advantage on the connection. Sharper has captured it, but he's lost control of it. Yep, a lot of sad faces from RAIZ going back. Reinforcements coming from RAIZ, but a lot of sad faces going back. Yep. I think JWM is finally cleaning out the remaining of the RAIZ marchers and taking this first arc. Another double C from JWM, dragging the arc further down. The strategy was very nice from RAIZ over here, but like someone just wrote in the chat, JWM just have the brute force. They have the equipment, they have the VIPs, which pays off. And look at that, now they can use so many marchers to also go and take down the buildings and cause points disruption on the buildings. While taking the arc as well. Nice maneuver from RAIZ, it just didn't pay off. This Sky Altar is also being in danger, so they put Richards to be able to stall the fights as much as possible. It's just Richard and Constantine. Because of the healing, they are able to stall a fight as much as possible. But when marchers come in, they just don't pay off. When a lot of marchers swarm the building, it's just not enough. Yep, this one is going down. So JWM is taking the arc and causing a lot of point disruptions. This doesn't look good for RAIZ right now.
Our forces have lost control of a sky altar.
What they need to do right now, they need to gather their thoughts and get an, I don't know, an upper hand of the situation. Here on the bottom side, they have no building.
Our forces have lost control of an outpost of Seth.
And if I know JWM right, the thing they will do next is most likely just get the arc over here, and they're gonna wait for it until they are ready. They're gonna pop, they're gonna deliver the arc when they are ready. Let's see how the next move is gonna play out with this arc. JWM is gonna have a solid 4,000 lead on RAIZ. RAIZ can recover from this, it's not gonna be a problem. But they need to stop losing buildings. Desert Altar is also under control of JWM, and they want to keep it for as long as possible. They brought a lot of marchers over here on this side. Keep reinforcing. A Wuzetian in Garrison is doing great against Swarm. But RAIZ need to regroup and use a strategy to take this one down. Using the defensive player and defensive marchers to go in offensive when it's in their advantage. That's really good.
Our forces have lost control of a shrine of war.
Marches going from left side to the right side for the Shrine of Life because it's not well defended. That's really good as well.
Control of a sky altar.
That building was defended. This building is going to be defended, and marchers keep going in offensive. RAIZ is preparing for a massive assault. Hopefully this is going to bring them some advantage. JWM it's already in position, waiting ready, is saying bring it on. They haven't delivered the arc and they are having 2,500 lead right now. Looking very solid for JWM so far this game. Constantly attacking. This is their strategy. Being aggressive full time non-stop. Major is waiting over here just to go in the garrison once it gets empty. So many Alex. 1, 2, 3, 4 Alex. There was only one Alexander the Great in history. Arc is over there ready to deliver. 10 minutes until the next arc is going to spawn. DA is running the sky altar. There's not a whole lot of marchers over here. Looks like Landes is coming in for the swarm.
Our forces have lost control of a shrine of light.
RAIZ is sending rally and no reinforcements. This is a city rally. Wow. I'm pretty sure that's just to bring reinforcements. They're still using Richard in Garrison. I just don't get it. They canceled the rally. And look at that. They bring in marches. The same strategy as Hong Kong Legends. To either reinforce the rally or just swarm the building. Same strategy Hong Kong Legend used. Because they have the arc. They don't need the next arc. Yeah, it's very hard when JWM takes the first arc. It's very hard to overcome after that because they keep the first arc. And they only deliver it when it's in their favor. Alright, Rally is hitting. They use tear down now. Let's see, will they be able to take this one down even with tear down? We will find out soon enough. But that's a massive murder ball. This Richard is not looking great right now. It looks like a lot of marches have been taken down, but they need to reinforce that building. All these players that have marches over here, they need to reinforce the building. Yeah, there you go. Filling up the buildings, taking care of the rest of the marchers. What is happening on this building? The Charles Martel is not looking great. The tear down is very painful for a building when it's being used. Yeah, I think that Desert Altar is most likely gonna go down. But still, almost 4,000 lead for JWM. And they still haven't delivered the arc. 4,000 plus 3,000. That's 7,000 lead. Couple of marches went in the Desert Altar. And this is gonna be it. The Desert Altar is going down. Nope, they switched to Wuzetian. And there isn't a whole lot of marchers swarming the building right now. I don't get it why. There's marchers coming in all the time. They need to take down the building. They're gonna keep refreshing. What is happening on the top side? Looks like they are struggling to take down the Shrine of Life. That Attila has done a good job. They generated a lot of points from the Shrine of Life. What is happening with the altar? Again, a Richard in Garrison. Not looking amazing. Going down as well. More points disruption. Glory FK, how are you doing, brother? Just finished your Ark of Osiris? Majed, how are you doing? Welcome. Let's go. I know. Finally, RAIZ causing some points disruption, but they won a building and they lost a building. And now RAIZ is forming it down, but there is a Wuzetian in Garrison over there, which is doing amazing against Swarm in general. There is a Constantine now as Garrison. It's just too much raw power. That's what it is. RAIZ just don't have the commanders, and they just don't have the power. Too many Richards on the battlefield. It don't really help so much. This is an interesting move, what RAIZ is trying to do over here, to try to hold that Desert Altar, demolishing everything that is getting closer to them. It's not a bad move from them. Just having huge murder balls, and whichever marchers are keep getting closer, they just demolish everything and keep repressing the marchers. They used Bog down to try to reduce their defense. Try to get rid of some of the marchers. Yeah, that's an interesting move, like I said, from RAIZ. Because if they manage to keep it and capture it, then they will start generating points, and that's the big building. They keep a huge murder ball over here. Like I said, RAIZ done some very interesting and amazing moves in this game. JWM is just, you know, just too much brute force. They can bash their way in with brute force. They're just proving that it works. Because literally, you see the sad faces going from JWM, so they're just sending trains of T5, just trains of T5 just going in, getting smashed all the time. So there's not a tactic in that. They're not grouping up and going in groups. Look, they're just going one by one, you see? Coming back, going in. Coming back, going in. So RAIZ is doing a very nice strategy. Keep demolishing the marches one by one, but... And they lost the Desert Altar. There was just a march in? That's interesting. You see, if you put pressure on JWM in one point, they can't send rally and marches to swarm. They are doing it on this side, but at least on the other side, they are not doing it. And the same tactic, rally on the building to go and reinforce. They switch to Constantine. Richard is not working. On the top side, wow, JWM has all the buildings. The top side is really struggling. It is what it is. 100% JWM is going to get this win. They are way far ahead with the arc and everything. 2 minutes and they're going to deliver that arc. And then it's just going to be one more arc. Most likely they will send everything, get the next arc. JWM finally got their desert altar on this side over here, but still a huge mortar ball from RAIZ here on this bottom side. Like I said, interesting plays they have done with that, trying to go backwards, just didn't work. $4,600 lead by JWM, and they still have the arc in the bank, which is another 3,000. RAIZ got back their desert altar. JWM is most likely preparing for the middle, or should prepare for, well, 8 minutes once after they deliver. Yeah, 8 minutes. My game crashed. 7,500 lead for JWM. That's a solid lead. I doubted that RAIZ will be able to overcome this. They need a second arc. I would kind of say 2 arcs, and there's only time for 1 more arc, that's for sure. They need a second arc and some crazy provisions. Let's go ahead. Let's see the last 25 minutes of this game. How is PTOL doing versus UCS? Oh my god, that's insane. That's pretty equal. OV versus JST. That looks pretty close as well. OV is leading, but not by a whole lot, by 2,000. Then we have Hong Kong Legends versus SX, which is winning. 1341 versus TN, leading by 2,500. And then RAIZ. I'm just going to watch a little bit of RAIZ. If not, I'm just going to change the game. It is what it is. 8,000 lead by JWM right now. It's looking very solid.
Our forces have lost control of an outpost of Isset. Our forces have lost control of a shrine of light. An outpost of Isset. Isset's forces have captured a desert altar.
6 minutes and 30 seconds until the arc is going to spawn. The next arc is 3,500 points. 3,500 points. JWM is still going to be 5,000 on the lead. That's going to be really hard to overcome. They lost too much on buildings. The problem is, what I have noticed from RAIZ is their recovery time. JWM is recovering way faster. The moment they lost a march, the moment they lost, the next moment is out. Makes a difference. Same move, same as Hong Kong Legends done. Cancel the rally and just sending it for reinforcements. Or swarming the building. 5 minutes and 20 seconds until the arc is going to spawn, and that's going to be the decision, the final decision of this game. Yep, looks like JWM is coming heavy on the Sky Altar, and this might just be it for this Sky Altar as well. It's definitely gonna go down. Too many marches just waiting for the rally. Swarming in and more points disruption. Let's see. JWM is mobilizing middle, 4 minutes and 20 seconds. RAIZ is also mobilizing middle, but RAIZ don't have any of the buildings on the top side. The problem is that it just didn't work. Heavy mobilization in the middle by JWM as well, and wow. Way too many marches. So RAIZ is coming from one side, so heavy. I think that was their strategy. That's 18 players. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. 18 players on one side. Well, it makes sense why these guys are struggling. There's only 10 players on top side. Nah, this is gonna be a done deal. JWM has way more marches than RAIZ has. They're gonna get the next arc as well. 7,500 lead with this arc is gonna be 3,500. There's still gonna be a 4,000 lead by JWM if RAIZ is gonna capture this arc. And now they're going into the outposts. Sacrificial. Alright, war drums have been used by JWM. War drums have been used by RAIZ. 1 minute and 60 seconds. And JWM used to the death. Well, if RAIZ doesn't have to the death, then it's over. Oh no, they have to the dead, or both teams have to the dead. Yeah, both teams have to the dead and everything. Wow. Just wow. But RAIZ is kind of the one getting demolished. You see the train of sad faces going back? Too big of a mortar ball from JWM. Much bigger than theirs. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. The arc has appeared. Let's see who is going to capture it. Right, that it is going to be RAIZ. They don't care about all the Richards. All the Richards, they do nothing. RAIZ has captured the arc. And was dragged down for a moment by Belisarius. Who is capturing it next? Still 8,000 lead by JWM, and who used to do that? Did JWM used to do that right now? Or RAIZ was too late with their skill? Lost all best. Nice matches. I'm broke too. Wake me up if the clock is from anyone. Because I will not be possible. They just need a proper team. Once they face a proper team, trust me, you will see the difference. Did Box went on the wrong direction? Yes, he did. He saw the outposts that are all red on the left side. He went on the wrong direction. That's pretty funny. Alright, so RAIZ kind of lost all their marches. This is a done deal. They're not gonna make it. Let's see how other teams are doing. PTOL versus UCS 5,000 difference. OV versus JST 7,000 difference in their favor. 49F versus TT. Hong Kong Legends, since they are winning. 1341 versus TN seems to be the most equal game. 411K is also winning. MTO versus TTTF. Alright, let's see how 1341 is doing. 1341 versus the Titans. Looks like they have the arc bagged, and this might just bring them the win. 1341. Yep. The Titans keep pushing forward, but it's just not paying off. Just tell the RAIZ players to sleep because I mean on finals. Ronnie bet 300K on Hong Kong Legends. I didn't bet anything on Hong Kong Legends. I think I won on Rose only, and that's it. Because I lost on RAIZ. I went big on RAIZ. I put everything. Alright, so 341 is winning as well. With this arc delivery, yeah, they're definitely gonna win. And the Titans are losing. Holy moly. You should have saved Oryx for next weekend. This weekend every underdog had no chance. Who cares, man? It's just some Oryx. That's the fun of gambling. You don't have to be sad or you should have done this, you should have done that. You took a decision, that's what matters. Is it wrong, is it right? It doesn't matter. What matters is that you took a decision. You've done something. If you don't do anything, that's when it's a problem. There's not going to be any more arcs because apparently they want to drag this arc over here onto the safe zone. I bet on 92 SK 3k and they lost. RAIZ 3k, they lost. PTOL 3k and they lost. Papi Loco, that sounds really awful, bro. We are all on the same boat right now. Wow, there's a double seeing Garrison right now on this desert altar. He's taking massive damage. 1341. What are you doing? Just I finally changed the Garrison. It's too late now. That was a double seeing in Garrison. Big mistakes. Knilat, how did you know they had no chance? How did you know RAIZ had no chance? Just looking at the power difference? RAIZ played very well. They had very nice strategies. It was just power. That was it. Only Hong Kong Legends can beat JWM. Might be some other teams as well. Might be some other teams as well. Yeah, 411k they did beat JWM. That's very true. On the Osiris LiiG Invitational, they beat JWM. 411k on Osiris Invitational, they only lost against OV and Hong Kong Legends. Yeah, because it was fair commander and equal power. Exactly, you see? Nilet. On Osiris Invitational, power didn't make a difference. Hoping SFS will beat the one to beat JWM. There is potentials. There is potential on teams to beat them. Johnson. I think a couple of RAIZ issues is that they didn't migrate anyone in with new commanders. I saw too many Richards in the middle. They weren't doing anything. JWM just demolished the nuking marches and then they just left all the Constantine and Richards which are not doing damage. And then they just cleared out the Constantine and Richards and that was it. If you don't have the numbers and the damage at the beginning and you don't have the right skills, $30,000 to 23,000, so 1341 is winning as well. I don't know why everybody hates JWM. There's no hate on JWM, man. Why do you believe that everyone hates them? I mean, I personally don't have anything with them, but I just know that when they meet a proper team with proper strategy and proper adaptations, they lose. They've done it every single time. There was some proper reinforcements there.
Izzet's forces have captured an outpost of Seth.
Check YouTube for KVK video one of their allies made. Why don't they make the available commanders the same for all team participants? Well, you should ask them that question. 7,000 lead by 1341. Looks like a solid win right now. There's not going to be any more arcs. Even though they delivered the arc, surprisingly, I just don't know why. In 5 minutes, 4.5 minutes for another arc. Ooh. Looks like Titans are going heavily in the middle. They want this next arc.
Our forces have lost control of an outpost of Izzet. Have lost control of an outpost of Seth.
Only JWM players don't have JWM. Yeah, Hong Kong Legends is gonna be champions. That's a solid deal. I'm not sure why why you all believing that they're not gonna be. I'm sorry. Yeah, Hong Kong Legends. I've watched Hong Kong Legends play and they just literally improved.
Our forces have lost control.
They make the other teams look like babies when they play. I saw C9N, they barely won against LiiG, so all the safe LiiG bets are the same today. You think they will be JWM? Hong Kong Legends? Of course. With just one hand. Hong Kong Legends only needs to play with one hand.
Izzet's forces have captured a sky altar.
Today, not much fun match. There was some very interesting actions in the previous game. But yeah, RAIZ was a little bit, I wouldn't say one-sided, but a lot of mistakes. Today, JWM players fighting for JWM in Arc League. Tomorrow, when a crazy power player comes in, they'll find a reason and kick this current player out. Betrayal is in the blood. I don't know about any of that. Ovi losing? Really?
Have lost control of a sky altar.
Let's go ahead and take a peek. Well, they're not really losing. It's 3,000 difference.
Forces have captured the ark.
And the arc is over there. No, they're not losing. They escorted the arc, 7,000 lead. Nah, they're winning this one. They are going further on the round of 16, but all overlords, they are struggling. It's not the same overlords. They are struggling with their wins. Very close wins. Maybe they are just fighting with very good teams, but I saw in the previous game they didn't adapt. That didn't work. No. Overlords is is winning 7,000 lead. All right, let's see how is the situation going on the other games. 49 Hong Kong Legends is winning as well. What do you want to watch? There's 43,000 to 17,000. There's nothing to watch there. RAIZ 11,000 difference versus JWM. 411k also winning by a mile versus SNO. MTO, it doesn't matter because they lost 2 games, so they're going to be disqualified anyway. Let's watch the last 3 minutes. What? Am I lagging? No, that's a good thing they're not killing the Richard, because if they are killing it, he's gonna return back home. But RAIZ is going further on the round of 16, so they still have a chance. This is not gonna be their last game. I think there was a bug. Yeah, there was definitely a bug because there's no arc in the middle. They are zeroing cities. There's nothing to rally. I don't think RAIZ even had the troops, to be honest. I don't think they even had enough troops. Oh, Zenobia and Garrison. Zenobia and Wu. What is that logic about Richard? Just that's the ability of What kingdom do you stay, Ronnie? I'm in 14, 15 for 6 months, I think, now. That's where I stay. 14, 15. Alright, 50 more seconds. This game is gonna end, and let's see the statistics. Tear down. Tear down, boys. Send everything in. Go, get some. Last 5 minutes. Last 15 seconds. Last 15 seconds for the win. Go. Show everyone what you can. Bring home the win. Oh no. And victory. Final in red. Most valuable player. Let's see. That's surprising. So RAIZ done 10 million more kills than JWM. How is that possible? I think that's because JWM just swarmed the F out of everything. So by provision, they done really great, RAIZ. But they lost on Occupation and Ark of Osiris. And they killed 10 more million troops. I mean, I'm surprised by that. Yeah, it is what it is. Well, JWM never heals. They have enough troops for the Ark. I have enough troops for the Ark as well. Once you're about 120 million power, 125, you have enough troops for Ark. You don't need to heal. I never heal in Ark. Oh, right. So MTO lost 411k. They won by 12,000 points versus SNO. RAIZ lost by 12,000 points. 1341 won by about 6,000 points. They're going on to the round of 16 as well. Hong Kong Legends won by a mile by 26,000, but SX lost 2 games anyway, so I don't think they were super highly active in this game. 49F won by a lot, and Overlords won, but barely. Just 4,000 difference. PTOL lost by 15,000. BBTH won. Yeah, that's pretty much about it. All right, let's see on the schedule. Let's see who's going further. There's still one game to play, but 1008 is going further. 1 AVG is going on to the round of 16. What? Oh yeah, Overlords. So Kingdom 374 and Overlords. 374 is SFS, the Justice Soul. Going further, JWM and RAIZ, they are going further on the round of 16. BBTH and Rose going on to the round of 16. 411K and SNO going to the round of 16. UCS and 411S going on to the round of 16. C9N and LiiG going on to the round of 16. Hong Kong Legends and 1341 going on to the round of 16. You see the teams on the top in the green. C1. C1 is going to play with F2. With F2. That's going to be an interesting game. So JWM is going to play next with 411S. Which I think they lost on purpose against UCS. And then they won the other 2 games. So let's see if 411S will want to play properly or not against JWM. It's going to be an interesting game. And 411K is E1, which is on the other side. E1 versus D2. So who is D2? Against Rose. 411K versus Rose. That's going to be interesting. And I think that's going to be the end of Rose, because 411K is pretty solid. Okay, who is going to play SFS Group B? B1 with G2. B1 with G2 with LiiG. Ooh. I think LiiG is going to put the end on Overlords. LiiG lost against C9N, but not by a whole lot. And I think they're going to fix the mistakes they had. And I think they're going to win against Overlords. That will be interesting. Let's see Hong Kong Legends. Group Age. Age with A2. Oh no. One AVG is gonna face Hong Kong Legends next. RIP. RIP on one AVG. You never know, they might be pulling some something amazing. Dragotin. Pull some rabbit out of the hat. Do some Horyuke. A miracle will happen. I'm gonna science the shit out of that match. That's it. Make sure you do what you need to do. Just make it happen. Let's see BBTH. BBTH has been playing alright. So Group D and F1. Let's see. D1 is playing with E2. BBTH is playing with SNO. BBTH is gonna smoke the Frozen Empire. And what I said next, UCS F1, which is on this side, with C2, with RAIZ. All right, so RAIZ have a chance on coming back. I mean, UCS have won all 3 games. They played really well, except that 411S let them beat them on the first game. They have a chance, RAIZ. If they pull up their weight against UCS, they can go further on the round of 8. It all depends on them. Who is gonna face C9N with? G1 versus B2. OV. Oh, OV might gonna have a chance to go further because C9N kind of barely won. They won against LiiG by barely. So G1 with B2. Yeah, that's Overlords. So Overlords have a chance to get on the round of 8. I think they might just squeeze in again and probably get Osiris Invitational. They might be lucky. You never know how things are gonna play out for them. Don't bet on RAIZ again. Wow. Well, it was some really crazy and amazing games today. I enjoyed them a lot, and there is no gold pit. There's no gold pit. Why there's no gold pit? Alright, yo, as much as I enjoy it, but that was pretty much about the Ark of Osiris and Osiris League. John Dow, thank you very much for becoming a member. Patron, thank you very much for your donation. And Matt Phantom, thank you as well. Super appreciate each and every one of you. Ladus, thank you for your donation as well. I hope you all have a nice Sunday or a nice start of the week. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here with me. This is your boy Johnny signing off. Peace out, yo, and take care. See you on the next one, and stay safe out there. Don't forget to sub and like. Take care.